Welcome back, everybody, to the XBA. Guys, we have trade day deadline results here for you guys today. And basically, we're having two rounds of this, 2 rounds of trade day. Now, round one, I thought was supposed to be that you voted for 3 options, and they're all mystery team. And then we were going to reveal to you guys what happened on the back end with some of the trades that my brother and I concocted up. But, you know, you guys got to vote on those too. So basically, we're allowing you guys to vote on those too. Remember, the Google form is linked in the live chat description and pinned comment. They have to get 60% in order to pass. So if a trade gets 50-50, it can't pass. It's got to be 60-40 or 60+% yes in order to go ahead and pass. So before we get into the All-Star stuff, we're going to talk about these trade results for the mystery teams, and then we're going to talk about some of the trade props up on the board for round 2 of trade day. So lucky for us, we're only doing the All-Star game as far as XBA action goes, so we don't have to really worry too much about like windows of time and when to complete this and get enough sample size and get enough results for you guys to go ahead and complete those round 2 trades. So what do you say we get right into it and talk about the 3 options here? So Detroit, they wanted to trade Kyle Lowry and DeMarcus Cousins. The team's getting older in that sense. They want to move on from those players, get something younger, start that youth movement. The team's been very, very bad. Well, the mystery team reveal was the Seattle Martians. So they are giving up Bryant Oubre, a 77-year-old. Wow, a 77-year-old. He'd be really old. Talk about Detroit trying to get older. No. Bryant Oubre, 77 overall player, 20 years old, shooting guard, plus a first-round top 10 protected, and Chris, a power forward, 25-year-old, 75 overall power forward. So makes sense for Detroit. Get a little younger, plus they get that draft pick. Helps them out. So good trade for Detroit, good trade for Seattle. Vancouver wanted to move on from LaMarcus Aldridge, Joe Ingles, and TJ McConnell. Their trading partner, which was what you guys voted for, was El Paso. Who is the XBA 2 player to be moved from El Paso? It'd be Eli Hepner. So Eli is going to go on out to Vancouver. Whether or not he gets the call up to play this season or if he's going to stay in XBA 2 remains to be seen. However, El Paso in the move has now acquired 3 players and not even giving up anybody on their main roster. So what they have to do is they actually have to push people down to XBA 2 Albuquerque now, which would be Kostas Antetokounmpo, Kyle Guy, and newly acquired TJ McConnell. So you guys see how that works there? So they've now acquired 3. They had to send down 3 to be compliant with the 15-man roster. That's how that's going to work. So Aldridge and Ingles stay on the big club. Next up, we got Boston and Kentucky. Kentucky was the team that you guys voted for, and Kentucky is sending over John Schooner, a first-round top 10 protected, and a second-round 2024 unprotected. So not this season, but next year's second round, as they don't have a second-round pick this year. So Kentucky moves on from a young center that they just drafted. They might not believe in John Schooner, right? And they've got 2 draft picks that they acquired as well. So those are the trades, guys. Boston sends Jeremy Grant and Andre Joyner to Kentucky. So Kentucky's looking for a little bit more of that championship pedigree, right? They really want to get back to that playoff caliber basketball. So I think that that's a good trade for both teams. Now let's get over to talking about some of the other trades here for round 2 of trade day. San Jose is attempting to acquire Bruno Versace and Charles Bassey plus a second-round draft pick from Washington in exchange for Brandon Clark. So Washington is pulling off an interesting trade here. So they're looking at Bruno Versace like, Will Walsh has been so good. Why do we need Bruno Versace, right? He would just be a backup. We'd be splitting time that might affect and hurt Tyler Walsh's production. Walsh came in, was the better player. Bruno was a project guy coming over from the EuroLeague. He's ready to play. San Jose has needed a point guard. We've documented this. This has been well talked about. And it would just make sense because you got Anthony Melton at your point guard position. I think Bruno Versace would step in after the loss of Fred VanVleet. This trade makes sense for both teams, but they're kind of giving up a lot, in my opinion. They're giving up a lot to go get Brandon Clark. But you know what? Those 81 overall players, doesn't seem like a whole lot, right? But Brandon Clark's been good for San Jose. He could be good for Washington, really bolster that team. Next up, we got SoCal trading Joe Harris for Paul Millsap. So Joe Harris going over to Carolina, it's an interesting move, and Paul Millsap going over to SoCal, trying to, again, add some more veteran pieces to that SoCal Supernovas team. They still haven't lost. They still have not lost. It's ridiculous. Miami will trade a second-round draft pick plus a 2024 second-round draft pick to Kansas City for Thon Maker. This one's a good trade for Miami, and I like this one for Kansas City as well. They get some draft capital for Thon Maker, who's not really playing a whole lot. Kansas City they're really kind of at a fork in the road with their team right now, so it makes sense for both teams. Miami gets another center, an offensive-minded center. It's a good trade. Honolulu with Admiral Schofield and a second to go get A.J. Alston. I think A.J. Alston will end up playing for Honolulu. He's been stuck down in XBA 2 for Montreal. Schofield, depth player for Montreal. Now if that trade goes through, plus a second, so they do get some draft capital from Honolulu. Pretty solid trade for both teams. Nothing that's going to rock the boat or freak anybody out, I don't think. Jacksonville gets rid of Hutchison for Garrett Racine. My brother admittedly has said the Jump have never been involved in any trades. It's about time that we do and we get into the trade market, and this is the one that they want to pull off. So Garrett Racine, he's always liked Garrett Racine ever since we've talked about him in year one for a prospect. So that trade's going to go through, and I think both teams will be happy with that. Nashville, Cameron Johnson, a 76 overall player for Satoransky, another point guard. This one was interesting to me. And I think Nashville, what they're trying to do by getting rid of a power forward here who's not necessarily playing a whole lot and going to get a point guard is to just bolster and give a little more depth to that point guard position. Normally when you have Wyatt Price and Sanchez on the court at the same time, they get pretty gassed, right? So you got to have a third point guard in there that's going to plop right in to give one guy a rest while the other one's playing, and then you just start swapping them in and out, right? So it helps Nashville kind of manage their minutes and their workload for both of those guards, Sanchez Jr. and Wyatt Price. A good trade. It looks a little weird on paper, like why would Nashville be adding to a position of strength? Well, it's literally to make that stronger and to bolster that position group again. Next trade up on the board is Detroit and New Orleans. So this one's funny to me because Detroit says, as a trading partner to New Orleans, they're saying, hey, we are embracing the tank. Well, we can't say that with the XBA, but you guys get the idea here. They're trying to move on from these pieces that just aren't working and trying to get that youth movement started in Detroit. So they're trading all these pieces to New Orleans, who needs a bench. They absolutely need a bench. They are struggling right now with just Kawhi and Dame Lillard. They can't handle all of the load. So they need something on the bench to get them over the hump to try to make that playoff push. Two teams, two goals, two different objectives, finding common ground here, getting this trade done. I think you guys will vote yes for this. I think it makes sense for both. Even though it seems more like Detroit's losing this, I think they're actually winning in the long run. Last trade you guys get to vote for here is New York and Vancouver. So New York is trying to acquire a center. They've been needing a center all season long up till this point. And, Alex Len, pretty solid for him, but they need a little bit more depth there. Antonio Miles Jr., decent, still got some more grooming to do, but Claxton's a solid player. They need a center to try to bolster that starting five, maybe a bench option here for Claxton. But Vancouver says, we'll gladly take a draft pick from you for Claxton as we start to get to flush out this roster and really embrace kind of what Detroit's embracing is that youth movement. So vote for these trades, guys. Remember, 60% has to be voted for yes. Can't be 59, can't be 59.9. It's got to be 60 plus voting yes, and those trades will process, and we will give you guys an update in the next XBA video. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started into the XBA All-Star Festivities. All right, let's get into the three-point contest, guys. There are your contestants for the XBA 2. Now, for those of you that didn't really see this coming, you might have seen this coming out of nowhere, actually, but we actually do show you guys the XBA 2 All-Star Festivities. And after these, we'll get right into the XBA stuff.
Oh, what's going on? I just walked in.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, I came to see my guy, Brownie Baker.
Of course you did.
Fort Wayne Ninjas, also Detroit Power. Brownie Baker. He might be getting the call with all that trade talk that we've been talking about with Detroit.
He's wanted to put on a show here for certain, because if you do, then yeah, he's probably going to get that call up for Detroit. If the trade does go through. Yeah. Who wants to see Brownie Baker at the pro level? I do.
I'd like to see what he's got.
Well, guys, you can see the XBA 2 contestants here for the 3-point. Yeah, 10 points for Mr. Brownie Baker. Not the best showing, a lot of misses, but
hey,
here we got Jack Kaponen from Ottawa.
Check it out. One of the fan favorites.
Look at this, the money ball shots, man. He's already hitting 3 of 5 right now. Yeah, 3 of 5. Moving to rack 2. Guys, keep in mind with these contests here, we do kind of zoom a little bit further. That's a long time, man. About 50 seconds.
Hey, all of his balls are money balls. What's going on?
Dude, I don't know.
XBA is rigged.
I don't know.
But he's not getting the points, though.
No.
He's not getting the points.
He didn't even get to the last rack, so...
Wow. Well, okay, well, take your sweet time. And here's Kendrick. This is Jameson.
That's Jordan, I believe.
Yes.
Yep.
It's hard to know the difference.
He's the big man.
There's a center and a shooter.
Jameson's the big man. This guy's the lefty shot. Yes. This is the guard. And Jordan Kendrick is a pretty solid player. But you know what?
Needs these money shots to go down.
I mean, look at though. He got all of his money ball shots to go down. But other than that, so he hit where it counted. Yeah. But we have Troy Daniels coming on in here trying to make some shots. Look at this.
He did really good last year when he was with Portland.
So no user control here this time.
I think they need my help.
They really do. This is bad. This is awful. 7 points?
We were scoring like 20s, man.
Daniels.
Oh, maybe they're not money balls. The other ones are red, black, and white.
Yeah.
That's what's going on.
Yeah. I was wondering when you were going to catch up on that. Yeah.
Why aren't they just orange?
It's the theme of the Chicago.
It's like BC Chicago.
Yeah, if we had ended up changing the court, maybe that would have changed.
I would use that court for BC Chicago, but they can't. They won't let you do that in depth. It's not gonna get that crazy.
No. You guys like the raw commentary here for All-Star Festivities? We're not really. It's not super professional today.
Macon was really good last year as well. And he's back with the Tucson, and he is making it rain, relatively speaking. 16 points. Now, Ray Nadir, first time we've seen him in this contest.
Yeah, he's really struggling right now. He's got 4 points, make it 6. Only got 2 from the money rack. 2 from the money rack, 2 in rack 2. Normal shots, normal ball.
Now, he's with Kansas City, so he's got a little work to do, I think, before he gets up to the big club, but... he's having a very good year for Oklahoma City, so we'll see if eventually, maybe next year, maybe Kansas City could put him to work, but just going to hit that one for 11 points for Nadir. So we look at the scoreboard there. Looks like it's going to be Kendrick, Macon, and Kaponen.
Which is really surprising to me that Kendrick's up there. It was really surprising to me. He those money ball shots really helped him. Other than that, the normal shots, they weren't falling. But Kaponen right here has only got 2. He's got 2 shots to fall. His rack 1, so he didn't make it through all racks.
Yeah.
So he said, you know what? Let me make rack 1 my money ball rack, and he only made 1 of them. So he didn't make them count. So now you got some work to do here, Jack. You got a lot of work to do. 7, 8.
Just getting greens.
Got to hit this.
Got it. Take your
9.
time.
Get that one to go.
No, he just takes too long, man.
Yeah, he didn't get through rack 5 again. So 9 points for Jack.
A little too methodical.
Perhaps.
All right, Kendrick now with the sizzle. He's starting to heat up. He's got 6 points, and now this is the money ball. This is where it's going to make the difference here.
Yep, still missing.
So far, we're getting some misses. These guys they're all choking on the money ball rack.
Yeah.
It's a lot of high pressure, and he whiffed. He went 0 for it. It's a lot for a 17, 18-year-old guy like him to do that. So.
Yeah, to get yourself calmed down a little bit in front of this big crowd. He did get 11, so at least he knocked Jack out of the contention here.
Yeah, but it's going to be Macon's, I think, to win. But, the shooting has been less than stellar this time around. from our XBA 2 friends.
Look at Macon. He missed all of them.
Wow.
Missed all of rack 1. Went on, off in rack 2. Rack 3 has been a little bit better of a story. Rack 4 missed everything in rack 4.
Wow.
Now it's up to rack 5. He's hitting every one of his money balls right there. He's got 12.
12.
And that is going to be your winner. 12, 11, 9.
Huh. Well, 12 to win. All right. So Daryl Macon is your 3-point contest champion. My memory serves me. I'm 92% sure that he won last year.
92. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
I know Troy Daniels was up there, so I'm trying to rack my brains here.
I'm
not so lazy. I would just go back and look.
I'm about 42% sure.
Now, the dunk contest, we have Charlie Crew and Miles McCarthy returning, and then this year we have Mike King and one of the Antetokounmpo brothers with the Chili Dogs.
Now, I'm 99% sure, 100% sure that Charlie Crew won the XBA 2 dunk contest while he was...
Yeah, I kind of screwed over Miles McCarthy. I whiffed with McCarthy, so...
Yeah, we'll see what he's got here.
Let's see what the CPU can do if they can...
Reigning champion going underneath. I like that. I like that dunk. Breaking out the difficult one on attempt number 1 here. Look at this.
See this?
Behind, well, yeah. Back facing the rim, and then go under the leg, and then the opposite, dude.
Nice. Charlie Crew.
Look at that. That's tough to do, man. You got to bring your hand basically around the rim.
He's going to get 47. Then you got Miles McCarthy with the Boise Rams. And he was in here last year. He's got a couple of his buddies out here. What do we got here cooking up? He's just going to fly over him.
Okay.
That's all right.
That's basic.
Yeah. I mean, I just think, like, jumping over people's cool, but if you pretend they're not there,
yeah,
it's just like jumping.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
Obviously, it takes skill to jump that.
I can't do it.
I couldn't either.
I can't jump over 4 people.
Mike King from Oregon, point guard. He's a XCAA guy, so we'll see what he's got cooking here.
A little bounce here. Let's see what he's got. And he's basically did the Charlie Crew dunk there. So he did a little copycat, but this time instead of just running for it, he did the little up and you know, I'm like 50%. I'm like 50% on that too. I don't know if did Charlie bounce past himself the ball or did he just run? I don't even remember. I don't even remember.
I'm just worried they're gonna trip over the basketball.
But he got 40 instead of 47 for Crew. So here is Antetokounmpo. He's gonna do a little bounce pass to himself, and it was okay. I mean,
it's cool.
It's not difficult, is it? I mean, you bounce pass to yourself. You do the little
It's the motion. It's the pre-dunk motion.
Yeah, I mean
that part.
I mean, your hands are already up there. I don't.
You got to catch it in midair.
I'm probably giving you like a 38 on that.
41.
41. Okay.
41.
Well, 47 for Crew. McCarthy 43. Similar dunks. You know, probably McCarthy got -4 on that. But here is Charlie Crew. That's.
You want them all to do the cartwheels and stuff. You know, I mean that's very difficult to do. You gotta appreciate a good dunk when you see one.
It's a sweet dunk. You got the hand behind the head thing and
47.
47 again. Come on.
Yeah.
What is that?
Charlie Crew. The judges loved them some Charlie Crew.
He gets close to 50 and then that was sweet. Yeah. All right, Miles McCarthy, you need to get a better score than 47 there, man. Come on now.
McCarthy needs to take vengeance on Charlie Crew.
Yes, he does.
For last year.
So
this is going to be his chance to do it.
What?
37.
No, that's bogus.
Harsh. No, that's nice.
That's a sweet dunk too. Mike King. Yeah, get pumped up, man. I want to see some more from Mike King if he's going to keep doing that.
It's a travel.
I mean,
who's nobody? There's no referees here.
Look at that. I mean, that's good body control. You got to get underneath the bucket, dude. You got to get underneath. Don't hit your head.
And don't land your ankle on the basket.
That's tough to do. So, 44 King. Let's see.
Don't trip.
Antetokounmpo. You're all worried about that. I want you to know that it's never going to happen, okay?
Okay.
It's never going to happen in
you never know. The XBA is crazy.
It's true.
It's you can go with 40.
I like how on the scoreboard they had to make like 3 separate lines for Antetokounmpo's name.
Yeah,
they couldn't.
A lot of
characters.
Yes.
So Charlie Crew does something very simplistic here, right? Something very basic. That he's got the lead, Why risk it? Just get your points. Take your points when you can. It's like a field goal. And it's a pretty cool windmill type. I like it. Woo!
Vince Carter, eat your heart out. No, 39. He's gonna get a 39 score. McCarthy.
Show us
for
something.
The comeback. Okay.
Yeah. That's pretty solid, man.
He needs like a perfect score though, I think, to win this thing.
That's tough, dude. 48. That's you go underneath the leg and then try to get it with two-hand jam.
What is this?
That's tough, man. So here's King. Is he gonna impress us once more from last round?
Okay.
Pretty cool.
I'll take it.
I'm saying probably like 30. No, I'm probably saying like 42. 42 on that one.
I mean, he's making the basketball move with his mind. That's impressive. Basketball on the ground. He's moving it with his powers. 47. Okay. Haven't seen too much out of here. Let's see if we can get it. That's cool.
That's pretty sweet, dude. He was full extended back there with his arm.
And there's a lot of extension to have with these brothers, his wingspans.
Look at this. That's some throwdown, man. Look at that. Like, for me, I'd probably try to do that, and I'd throw it right back into the box, and then the ball would hit me in the back of the head.
You probably wouldn't catch it in midair.
Wow. Thanks.
Charlie Crew wins. McCarthy made it close. 132-128 is the final. Charlie Crew is your dunk champion again. Now let's check out the All-Star game. We see Sutton, we see a Wingate, we see Scamacci, we see Versace. Both the Italians on the same team. Well, Scamacci is Italian.
You know what I noticed? Slukas.
Yeah, he's back.
Team
Slukas.
Team Slukas and Team Caleb Swanigan.
Whoever thought you would live to see the day.
I never thought I'd live to see the day. Ever.
Well, you know, the winner of this game gets a $500,000 bonus.
$500,000 bonus?
Yeah.
Team bonus?
Well,
that you split?
No, per player.
What the? Dude,
yeah, it's true.
They're not making that much freaking money.
Well, remember the XBA, you get $1 million bonus.
So you just slice that in half.
Okay,
huh?
250. You get 250 bonus. That's a lot of money for these guys, dude. Wingate with a steal. He should be up with Houston pretty soon, I would think. And then Slukas is gonna finish. Here is that Swanigan?
That's Swanigan, yeah. Swanigan for 3. He's gonna miss. It's a 6-point game here in the second quarter. This shot's going to go, and Team Costas is currently up by a pretty solid margin here, guys.
Sutton for 2.
42-29, 37% for Team Caleb. We see Bruno Versace here with 3 points, 1 for 7, as Costas Slukas makes this 3-ball shot to go. And Versace's kind of struggling here a little bit with his name kind of being in some trade talk. But Isaiah Keefe going to hit this shot as well to bring Team Caleb back into this thing. But it's a blowout, guys. It's absolutely... They're being destroyed here. So Team Costas, he drafted well.
Joseph Jones.
80-51.
What the hell is that, man?
80-51 final score.
Use that super sim.
Absolutely garbage performance here for Team Caleb.
Yeah, maybe they were all high or something. I don't know. I don't know how you scored 51 points in an All-Star game.
I don't know.
Okay.
It's XBA too.
Yeah. You guys got some highlights though. Let's go to everybody's favorite part: rookies versus sophomores. And Jaconde technically counts as a sophomore because he didn't play in the XBA last year. So
correct.
It's his second year with the big club. So I'm excited to see these guys here. And we're gonna open things up with a 2-ball here. Marcus Anthony going up against Blackman.
That's gonna be a pretty cool matchup. And Blackman opened up the scoring here. CJ Thomas getting some flight right there, getting a big dunk. And here's Mason.
Hendricks. Frazier kicks it. It's gonna go Thomas. He's beating up Kemmerly pretty good so far, I'd say. Kemmerly with the response.
Yeah, he busted some ankle breaker move right there. So here is Tyler Walsh, not Will Walsh. I corrected myself there. But Tyler Walsh getting a nice shot. Now here's Tommy D. Gotta love this. We've got 25-16. The rookies are taking care of business here against the sophomores. We knew that this class was loaded. And it's really shown out here in this All-Star game. This sophomores versus rookies. Tommy D making his presence felt, man. He's just gonna be such a good player for Philly down there, up there, wherever you're from.
Colvin's gonna miss Eklund to Rhymes Porter. He's going up against Gregory, and he's gonna win that one pretty easily. It's gonna be 35-22. Jaconde for three.
This guy, this big man, this big center hits threes all day.
Yeah.
Look at Marcus. Little fadeaway shot. Fadeaway three. 42-34. 8-point spread here for the rookies and sophomores. Here is Kemmerly with a tough shot. Gonna get that one to go. He's got some no fear, man. He's going all in there. Cartwright.
I'm calling it. Sophomores coming back to win this thing.
Oh, okay. Well, here's Hendricks gonna miss this shot. I keep wanting to do the Kendrick thing. You got Hendricks, so I'm getting a little confused now. But Jaconde challenges Rhymes Porter, gets his own rebound off the missed shot. MRP, you got to be better than that. But look at Tommy D working on Colvin. He wins the battle. 50-46. Cartwright for three. Didn't see a whole lot of that in his collegiate career, but he can hit. He can hit those. Here is Frazier. Nice pass. Nice kick out to Blackman, and he's going to fire up the three and hit this as well. 68-68 is a tie game. So sophomores, like you said, they do come back here. MRP with a big dunk. Good pass from Frazier. Here's Kemmerly getting the double team, but he finds Jaconde right in the face of MRP. Gonna get the dunk. Here is Hendricks firing up the three. Got the green to go. 75-74. Here's CJ on CJ on CJ.
This is the battle.
Thomas Kemmerly gonna find it to Hendricks. Thomas versus Kemmerly, not actually Thomas Kemmerly, even though that'd be kind of a cool name. 77-74, but Frazier with the block on Marcus Anthony. Now here comes CJ Thomas with the alley-oop to Hendricks. He says, calm down, everybody. We got this. And the rookies, they got it. 85-78.
Rookies get the $500,000 bonus.
Yes.
This one's the $500,000. So, big bonus.
Huge bonus.
On the line. Tommy D.
Tacos, yeah.
Leading scorer. Pretty evenly scored there at the top. Kemmerly, Price, and Anthony. Jaconde with a double-double. So you got to like to see that. All right, three-point contest. Pretty much the same. I was going to say the same cast of characters, but not really, because outside of Steph Curry, this should be, I think Lillard has been in one of our contests, but it was pretty fun. Different cast of characters this year.
Well, Lillard, I remember that one for the rest of my life. Lillard, I didn't pick Damian Lillard in the three-point contest, and Portugal did in a live stream, and I lost.
Yeah.
So I had to reveal some things, some personal information.
Okay. Well, Curry is so far looking like he is in real life.
He hasn't missed.
Perfect.
Oh, I jinxed him.
Yeah.
So we're going to jump ahead here, guys, as we always do with three-point. That's just a long time to watch Pixelmen shoot basketballs. So
that's what we do here in the XBA.
We're going to try to jump ahead in certain points in time with the three-point contest for time savers. But Steph Curry is lighting it up. 26 points. Got to like that production there. We're going to move on to Anthony Edwards' shots here. He's going to go from rack one and...
Well, the Cyborgs really need him to step up. They need him to score some more points because they're just not doing too well for a team that has tasted so much success, But he gets a clean rack on the first one. Let's see if he can keep it going here through the money rack, which will be in rack number 3. Got 8.
Yep, shot was a little off there in rack 2, but made the majority of his shots. 3 out of 5. Money rack here for rack 3. He's only missed 1. That one looked a little off, but he's going to get it to go. Got the nice little roll there, and he's going to hit 3 out of 5 there. So rack 4, he's hitting everything. He hit everything on rack 4. That might have saved his three-point contest here, but he just could not get through all of rack 5. He's going to end with 23.
Took a sweet time, but still very good score. Very accurate. John Morant is having himself a good shooting performance as well here. We'll see if he can kind of seal the deal here with this rack. He's got a lot of points at stake. Hits the first or the second. Gonna miss the third. Come on, Ja. You got it.
He's got 7 seconds to get through the last rack. With 19 points, you got to get it going here. Got to get in the upper 20s.
He needs it.
Can't get it. I think depending on what the other guys do here, he might be eliminated. Kristaps has missed one shot in rack 1, and he's going to make everything in rack 2. That's a good start for Porzingis.
Yeah, for the big guy, you don't always see 7-footers, 7+ footers in the contest, but obviously he can shoot it.
He's just draining it right now.
Yeah, feeling good. Seattle Martians, they need like they need something to hang their hat on in this series. You know, they had a pretty tough first 2 years in the playoffs. Last year didn't make a lot of noise. Maybe this is where they get it done with Porzingis.
He's got a
3-point contest.
He's got 26. He tied Steph Curry, so that's going to be your leaders going into Buddy Hield, right? You got Steph Curry, you got Porzingis, and Anthony Edwards.
Yeah,
be your leaders right now. So Ja Morant is pretty much on that outside looking in now.
Yeah, I'd say this is a little bit better than the XBA 2 shooters.
Oh yeah. No, I mean, just slight.
I don't want to go out on a limb here, but I like to share my controversial opinions with you. Not afraid of the backlash.
What backlash? The comment section backlash? The live chat backlash?
I'm an opinionated guy. Okay. These are better than the XBA 2.
I think XBA 2 is better than this. It's more entertaining. I think the missed shots are more entertaining than the makes.
Let's look
at that basket.
You're probably right.
Let's look at that rim there. Nice little zoom in on the rim. I gotta like that. I wanted to see Buddy Hield, but hey, whatever.
Kevin Durant, he'd be a good pick to win this thing, judging by getting 4 out of 5 on that.
20. He's got some work to do though, right? And this last rack, he's got to hit some of these. 23, 24, 25.
Got it.
Can he hit the money?
No,
but he's going to be one of your leaders too. So I think you've got Porzingis, Curry, and Durant.
I'm going with Durant. Give me Durant.
I believe is this a tiebreaker?
Nope. This is the final.
Okay, got it. Durant had
Top
to start
3.
because he's the third. He's the
top
last.
3 go.
Got it. Well, he made every single one of his rack 1, and then now is he going to miss every one of his rack 2? No, he's going to hit his money ball. And money rack for number 3. That's a pretty good money rack spot. I like when guys go with third. You get your warm up shots, you get in a rhythm with round 1 and round 2, or rack 1, rack 2. Then you head over to the money ball, square up again with the rim, the basket. It's good strategy. But Durant didn't have a good showing there for rack 4, and going up against Curry, like you got to be automatic here, right? So he's going to go to the corner and hit only.
Got it. 23.
4 out of 5. So 23 is
man.
It's a good score.
Came back.
Good score. Steph still does not miss over there in the corner. I mean, goodness gracious, dude. Come on. Rack 1.
Jacksonville jump.
Goes perfect. He still hasn't missed. Oh, nope, he hasn't missed yet. There he goes. Man, oh man. Steph Curry, just, my God.
We were thinking about trading Steph Curry.
Full reveal.
No, it never happened.
Yes, you were.
No, honestly, nothing made sense. If you think about it on its face, it doesn't make sense, which is why we didn't do it.
He's missed 2 shots. He's missed 2 freaking shots. 3 now.
Wow.
He missed 1, and he didn't get through his last ball.
Yeah.
Holy crap. So Steph Curry's going to your finals.
Yeah, I think he's going to win this one. Porzingis, he's near perfect on that money ball, but running out of shots obviously here, and Steph Curry is going to win this thing. 22 points for Porzingis. And let's look at the final there. Steph Curry gets 28.
That's pretty insane, man. He only missed 3 shots. Wait, 2 shots? 2 or 3 shots. I know he didn't get his last ball, but man, so Steph Curry, yeah. Automatic.
Yeah.
As it usually is.
Now this should be fun. You got 3 custom guys in the dunk contest going up against Zion Williamson.
Yeah.
Let's see what Zion's got. I'm sure it's going to be violent. Boom.
That's pretty violent. The rim shook, man. The rim shook. Look at this. Over teammate RJ Barrett. Now let's take a look at Wayne Cartwright's. Oh, that's going to be high competition, man. We knew he was doing this in Tennessee. Look at this dunk.
Like that.
That's pretty sweet dunk. But look at Hendricks is going right at the cameraman. And, yeah. Hendricks, I like to see that, man. We'll show you the guys' scores after round 1 here. But, man, that's a pretty sweet dunk for Mason Hendricks.
Jay Giffey.
Yeah, Giffey the rookie.
I always like when they give the rookies kind of a a ticket in here.
I like it too.
Cool. Williamson is the leader after 1, so pretty tight leaderboard. Things can change, but I gotta say, Zion looks like your odds-on favorite right now.
That's a tough one, man. That's a tough one. Going from the inbound, that's tough. Now here's Cartwright with the huge jam. That's a power jam, man. Look at this.
Don't hurt yourself.
Get the replay going. Had his back turned. Turn back around. I like it.
Yeah, you know, I mean, he could probably rival Zion Williamson. I think he has over the course of the last couple of dunk contests. And Mason Hendricks, you see how high that ball bounced when it went through the net?
It's pretty nasty, man. But Giffey's going to go kind of... I mean, that's a tough one. It's a tough one. Like, your body's spinning around. Like, you got to, at the very last second, figure out where the bucket is. But there's your leaderboard now, and Zion still in first place. And this looks like it's going to be your final round, right? You got Wayne Cartwright here. Oh, my. Oh, my. If right now, my favorite right now is Wayne Cartwright. Like, his dunks are pretty nasty. Like, he goes underneath, and then, wow, that's so tough to do. Like, you got to give him a perfect score there. But Hendricks, that's even tougher, I feel like. Is it the same dunk? No, he did a little spin, too, with that. I mean, that's that's insane.
I think if I tried that with the rim about 4 feet lower, I would tear my hamstring. Here's Giffey.
All right.
Giffey with a nice one there, but he's probably going to come in last place. Zion wins by a point.
Yeah.
Wow. But very good competition, obviously, as all the scores are very good. So take nothing away from the competitors, but no surprise that Zion's going to win this one. All right, let's check out Team Kevin versus Team LeBron. We have the All-Star game here. And, you know, it's kind of the same thing every year. But, you know, you get a couple new faces once in a while, like a Malik Jones.
Malik Jones is the only custom prospect that is in this game, guys.
Yeah, we're going to get there soon, man. We're going to get there eventually.
And he starts it off with a turnover. So his first possession of the ball, trying to go for a shot, gets
there he is.
Stuck. There he is. Yeah, good pass from LeBron James.
Malik going inside.
That's tough, man. That's tough, but he's going to get that shot. Now he's starting to turn it on a little bit, right?
Wow.
A good pass down here to the Joker. It's 10-9. Malik. Good shot.
Malik Jones taking over here, man.
There he is again. Nice kick out to Anthony, and Anthony's going to miss here, but Towns, nice pass to Zion, who won the dunk contest.
Yeah, and you know, obviously these teams are going to play better defense because anytime you get $1 million bonus on the line, you're not just going to nail it in, but check that out.
Malik Jones, 10 points to the rest of the team, 16. So we're talking about Malik is taking over the All-Star game. It's true. Now, they're not going to play every minute of this game. They're going to take some time off here, a lot of time off, get the rest of those guys in. It's an exhibition game, but how do you stop this? How do you stop Giannis, dude? He was up against like 3 people, got a little spin move there, and got the 2 in. That's really tough to do, and he does it with ease. Now here's James Harden getting a 3, guys, and it is currently 68-67. So still a 1-point game after that Harden 3. Let's turn it over to 3-point game. Here is Zion. Nice pass from Malik Jones all the way down to the painted area. Now here is a nice pass in the corner to Malik again, and he is going to put up a shot. Good. Got the roll. So Malik Jones gives Team LeBron the lead. Two ball shot here for Kevin Durant. Going to hit. Now Luka, is he going to get in there? Yes, he is going to get in, but missed shot. Giannis with the rebound. Here comes Team Kevin. We got Steph Curry? Steph Curry, yep. Couldn't tell if that was him or not. Got the 2. Now Luka with the fadeaway shot. Good to go. Gotta like that, guys. 97-95. 3-ball shot. No good. Team LeBron has a chance to tie the game.
Okay, got about 1:20 left. Going inside, it's going to be Anthony Davis. Haven't seen much of him.
Oh, God.
And we have a non-all-star mistake there.
3-second violation. Unreal.
Yeah, 99-95. Ball's loose. Malik had an easy shot.
Malik. This is what happens all the time with Malik. You wow everybody, Malik. You wow everybody all game long, and then when it counts, when it matters the most, you just lost yourself and your teammates $1 million.
$1 million.
Good job, dude.
$1 million.
Good job. So is that a sign of things to come, man? Is New York going to get to the finals, and then Malik's going to just screw him over?
Probably, yeah.
All right, well, Team Kevin gets the win, despite I feel like Team LeBron had the better team. But Team Kevin gets the win, guys, 104-97.
That's why they played the games.
True. Malik Jones actually led the way for Team LeBron in points scored with 16.
And he led the team in choke jobs as well.
He had 1 turnover, but you know what? Yeah, he screwed up, man. Like, you got to hit the shots when they matter the most. This has been the storyline for Malik Jones ever since he's out in Kentucky when they lost to Illinois. He just can't come through in the clutch. Doesn't have the gene, man. All right, guys, that's going to be it for the All-Star game, the All-Star Festivities video. Guys, you know your results for the 3 mystery team trades. Please go ahead and vote in the Google form in the live chat description and the pinned comment for round 2 or day 2 of the XBA trade day. And then from this point, guys, you'll have to vote. Remember, 60% yes, the trade will pass. Under 60% will not pass. We'll process those trades. We'll give you guys a couple days to fill those out and complete those. And then from that point, we're getting ready to get pedal to the metal, nose to the grindstone, and finish out year number 4. And we'll get going for the playoff push for XBA. We'll get XCAA going again. And as you guys know, this is the last year for XCAA. And year 5 custom prospects, as you know, they can either declare that they're going to the sizzle or the high risers. That would be fun to do. And more news on that. More news on that later. Video's gone on long enough. We'll see you guys later on during the week for the next XBA video. You have anything else to add?
No. I would say if I were wagering, man, I think we got about 3 episodes until we get to the postseason. So we're probably gonna simulate at least half, possibly the majority of March, and then we'll pick up from there. So hold on to your horses, guys.
Yes.
Is that a saying? Hold on to your horses. Hold on to your seat.
Hang on to your seat.
Hang on to your seat.
Hold your horses. Hold your horses is like, hey, you, don't say that. Yeah, we're an educational channel. We're an educational channel now too, guys. Hey, we'll see you guys later on in the week for the next XBA episode. Leave a like if you like this thing. Make sure you're staying tuned for the next XBA video, guys. We'll see you in the next one. As always, thanks for watching, and peace.